Over 2,000 years ago, in the thriving Egyptian port city of Alexandria, there stood a building unlike anything the world had ever seen, the Great Library. Founded in the 3rd century BCE by the Ptolemaic dynasty, it was more than a storehouse of scrolls. It was a vision. Its goal? To gather all the knowledge of the known world under one roof. The plan was as ambitious as it was audacious. Every ship that sailed into Alexandria's bustling harbor was boarded and searched. If scrolls were found, they were taken to the library to be copied by expert scribes. The originals were kept in Alexandria, and the copies were returned to their owners. Over time, the library's collection swelled to what some believe were hundreds of thousands of scrolls, filled with works from Greece, Mesopotamia, Egypt, India, China, and lands beyond. Inside, scholars from every corner of the ancient world worked side by side. They mapped the stars, debated philosophy, recorded the histories of vanished kingdoms, and studied the human body. One of its most famous minds, Eratosthenes, achieved something extraordinary. Using nothing more than shadows cast in 2 distant cities and simple geometry, he calculated the circumference of the Earth with astonishing accuracy, over 2,000 years before satellites confirmed it. But then the library vanished. What happened is still one of history's great mysteries. Some ancient accounts claim Julius Caesar's siege of Alexandria in 48 BCE set fire to part of the city, destroying countless scrolls. Others suggest the loss came gradually, over centuries, a fire here, an invasion there, political neglect, and the slow decay of fragile papyrus. By the time the city fell under new rulers, the library was gone. The tragedy is impossible to measure. What cures, inventions, or ideas were lost in those flames? What knowledge might have changed the course of history centuries earlier? Yet the dream of the Library of Alexandria never truly died. In spirit, it survives in our universities, archives, and yes, and even the internet. The belief that all human knowledge should be preserved and shared is still alive today. And so every time you open a book, search online, or learn something new, you are taking part in the same dream. The library began more than 2 millennia ago, a dream that even fire and time could not fully erase.